Oh, what's up, YouTube? I see you're back. Maybe it's the other way around. I'm pretty sure I'm back. Welcome back to Hazy Vapors. Today, I'm going to kick off my channel again with the Ijoy Limitless XL. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? Stick around. Alright guys, so that's right. I am back. Just got a little busy, had to take care of some stuff, but I'm gonna get back into my reviews. So, with that said, I've noticed that a lot of the reviews on YouTube, the attention span of people, it's pretty short. I mean, that's who we are these days. So, I came up with a new format for my reviews. I'm gonna try to fit them into like 3 minutes because that's what people mostly watch. So let's see how this works. Alright guys, so the Limitless iJoy XL is a combination of the two companies, one of their last ventures together because they have broken up. So this is it. Beautiful looking tank. Um, it's a good tank. You should probably buy one. Thanks for watching. Well, that's probably not going to work out too well. So let's get into the actual review. Alright guys, so the Limitless iJoy XL was sent to me from gearbest. Probably some of the best prices I've seen on some vape gear, especially here in Canada where we like to get, taxed way too much. So let's tear it down. We'll go into the value, see how much everything costs, see what you get as normal. So let's just get straight into that. Comes in this nice orange box. Very nice. Very nice packaging on this. All the packaging is always the same with the iJoy Limitless products, like the Limitless RDTA. So let's pop it open. Of course, you will have your tank here. Beautiful looking tank. We'll get into that with the design. Now, you will get a pre-made coil here. This is the pre-made coil that you get with it. It will come installed. It does have quad coil inside. Juice flow controls all around side, and on the bottom these actually have little LED lights. It lights up red. It's a novelty. It doesn't really serve any purpose, but kind of different. I'll get into the coil more when I go into design and whatnot. You also get a single coil. This one comes with a coil pre-installed. Kind of looks like a paralleled, and then it's wrapped with flat wire. It may be their take on a Tiger, I'm not sure. But very nice that they include the single coil deck. I like that. It also comes with a dual coil deck, which is what I have installed here. So it kind of makes it like an RTA. So I'll show you guys that. When we go down, you do have a 510 adapter in case you do not like this chuff style drip tip on it. I really like this drip tip, so I kept it on. You also get a black screwdriver. Everybody's moved up to these black ones, and they're a lot bigger, a lot easier to use, so, thumbs up on that. And of course, in here you have your spare glass with all your extra goodies. We got some extra O-rings, some grub screws, or some cotton, and you do get a 510 drip tip with it, so I mean, that's pretty awesome. Now, the price on this may vary depending on where you live. But where I am, I saw it in a store. One store had it. That's how rare it is up here. One store had it for $64.99, and that's just a huge price. But at GearBest right now, they're selling it for $34.95. So I mean, that's half the price. So would I pay $75 for this tank? Probably not. Would I pay $35? Yeah, I would. So I'll have a link in the description where you can find it, but overall value, if you get it at GearBest, $35. Can't go wrong with that. 9 out of 10 on the value. Good stuff. Alright, so I pulled it off the mod to give you guys a closer look at it. It's an absolutely beautiful tank. It comes in this all silver, and it also comes in a black with the gold. The black with the gold is absolutely beautiful. It's got the nice big XL on the inside. Tons of room in there. It's a 4 mil tank. I love the chuff style cap on it. Huge drip tip. Very comfortable. It is a top fill tank. So I'll just spin the top off, and you got huge juice wells. So you're not gonna make a mess with this. You can fill it with any kind of bottle you got. That's always awesome. Um, Now, the airflow they say is, you know, a new style. It's got this kind of fan style at the bottom. So it is a bottom airflow RTA. Uh, it spins. I'll tell you, these edges are really sharp if you're trying to spin it. But it closes off and opens up. I do like the airflow on this tank. It's nice and smooth. It comes right up from the bottom. It's got a very long 510 pin on it. I would never use an RTA like this, or a sub ohm tank on a hybrid mech. So I'd be careful with that. But it's a very beautiful tank. Holds enough juice. Very nice vaping experience. I'll get into that with the performance. But what I'm going to do is I'll pull out the coil that I have in here, the dual build deck, and I'll give you guys a look at that. Alright, so here it is. This is the base that I'm using. This is the dual coil RTA base. Very nice, very simple to use. It's got huge holes. It is 2-post and only 2 holes, but with the size of the holes, you can fit any build you want in here. Very simple to build on. It's got the unified wicking channel, so I mean, very much like the Smock RBA base, the TFV8. So very nice for that. It's got these huge hex screw or Phillips screws on top, so you're not going to strip them. You don't have to worry about anything like that. Very easy to build on, and it just makes the vaping experience way nicer than the pre-made coils. I'll get into that with performance. So I'm going to put this back in, come back, and give you my rating. So my overall rating for design on the Limitless XL is going to be 9 out of 10. I absolutely love it. It was one of those tanks that I saw it and I had to have it. The airflow design is really cool on it. Really smooth, really nice airflow. I love the big XL on there. It's just a really sharp tank. So yeah, 9 out of 10 on it. Good stuff. Alright guys, so here we are. Last part. Performance, obviously the most important part. Everybody wants to know how it's going to perform. Based on my opinion, this has been a very nice vaping experience. More so with the RTA build deck, the dual coil, much better experience than with the pre-made sub-ohm coil. The problem with the pre-made sub-ohm coil, it takes a lot of power. It says it's rated up to 215 watts. On a device like the Cuboid, you can only get up to 109 before your amp limit kicks in, and you can't go any higher. So that kind of sucks. Also, with the pre-made coil, the wicking channels are just a little too high. So you end up having some liquid at the bottom that just sits there. It doesn't wick. I wish they had to put the wicking channels a little bit lower on that coil. And the flavor on this pre-made sub-ohm coil just wasn't the best. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It's kind of similar to the Smock TFV8 in the fact that the RTA makes it better than the pre-made coils. That makes sense? But anyway, as an RTA, I absolutely love this thing. It performs amazing. Let me show you right now. I got a 0.58 build in here. I'm running it at 80 watts, and let's have a vape. Chucking vapor is always sick as tits. A lot of cloud production from this thing. Really nice flavor from that RTA. If you had some bigger coils in here, like I said, it can fit some pretty big builds. So I have simple Claptons in here. I'm still getting this much vapor and flavor. No dry hits, no leaking. It does not have juice control, but it does not matter. I've had 0 leaking with this. You might get some built up around the bottom, but that happens with bottom airflow. So yeah, for performance, I'm gonna have to give it another 9. Performs really well. It's a beautiful looking tank. Let's wrap this up. So that's going to be it. Looks like the Ijoy Limitless XL is going to walk away with a final score of 27 out of 30. Awesome score. It's an awesome tank. Great vape. Looks very nice. Even in the silver. The silver looks really sharp, but I'll tell you, the black is gorgeous. So yeah, like I said, head over to GearBest. You can find this. It's like $24 American and $34 Canadian. I mean, you're not going to beat those prices. I haven't found a price like that. Like I said, comparable to $64.99. No thanks. So I'll have a link in the description to where you can go right to it and pick yourself one up if you'd like. Now, when GearBest sent this to me, there was a little bit of a mix-up where I was checking the DHL tracking and it said that it was actually delivered. I didn't have it. It didn't show up. A couple weeks went by. So I contacted GearBest and they said, you know what, don't worry about it. We'll send you out another one. So that was awesome of them. Actually, that same day that I had contacted them, when I got home from work, there was the DHL package sitting on my front step. So I contacted them. I said, hey, you know, it actually showed up. I got it. Don't worry about it. And they said, you know what? Don't worry about it. We're still going to send you out the other one. You can use it as a giveaway. So that's right, guys. I have a second Ijoy Limitless XL for you guys to win. I'll throw in some e-liquid with it too. Sure, why not? I got some stuff here. So if you guys want to win one, all you got to do is be a subscriber on my channel. You have to like the video, and in the comments you have to type XL. That's it. You don't need to run around and follow me on Instagram or Facebook or all that jazz. All you got to do, like the video, comment XL, and I'll pick a winner for this. You know, maybe about a week and a half, 2 weeks from now. So yeah, that's just awesome. So, you know, huge thank you to GearBest. Make sure you check them out if you're looking for vape gear. They have some awesome prices there. So thank you so much for coming back and sticking around, even though I kind of took a break from vaping and vape reviews, but I'm back, guys. So thank you so much for sticking around. I love you all individually. So make sure you come back, subscribe to Hazey Vapors, and thanks so much for joining me again.